incredible. We have been talking for the last 5 minutes. I thought I've heard everything after 9 years on this show when it comes to barbecue grilling. Rose Reisman, you're setting the record straight and then some.
Yeah.
So let's start with the marinades and the oils, because it's stuff I've never heard before.
All right, so we got lots of stuff, and that's why I'm excited about doing this whole segment. So first of all, with oils, when you brush your grill or your meat, you don't want to use olive oil, and I'd rather not see you use sprays, because this could cause such a flame that you'll never have to tweeze your eyebrows for 3 months.
The aerosol.
The oils you want to use are the ones with a high smoking point. So something like canola oil, grapeseed oil, peanut oil. Those are fantastic.
On your grill.
On your grill or on your meat.
Okay.
When you want to marinade, the 3 basic ingredients for marinade is something citrus or acidic. So we either have a vinegar, a lemon juice, or a delicious wine. You do not want to marinate with anything sweet. Barbecue sauce, honey, molasses, or sugar. Why? It burns too quickly and will start to char. And also in your marinade, take a look. I've got it in a glass container, never metal, because that interacts with the food and creates a really funny
metallic-y taste.
Metallic-y taste.
What about Ziploc bags?
Fantastic.
And what about like aluminum trays?
No.
Okay.
And you don't want to add salt to your marinade, which people do, because the salt gets diluted. You won't get the salt flavor.
So when do you add the salt?
Come on over with me,
and you add
Dina.
the sweet, the sauce
at the very end.
Last 5 minutes.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you the cuts of meat. So first of all, you could always, heat your grill up to as hot as you want, but you don't put your meat on until it's so hot. And then you can even just brush your meat with the oil instead of the rack. You don't need to brush the rack.
Okay.
And you don't salt your meat at the moment you're putting it on. You salt your meat 30 minutes before, because that breaks into the meat and breaks down the tendons.
You also say do not marinate your fish for too long, because it'll cook.
Absolutely. You'll get ceviche. You'll get ceviche, like gravlax. All right, so let's take a look at some of the cuts here that are the good cuts, the choose-its.
Okay.
Boneless chicken breast, fantastic. A burger, now I bet you didn't know this, Dina. Chicken burgers for sure are fantastic. You need to add a little bit of oil to make them moist. Look what I did. I made a dent.
My mom taught me that, because it pops up in the middle.
It pops up. She's good. So you make a dent, and that gives it a really even level. The flank steak here,
So
I've done something.
Score the meat.
I scored it just like this, because the marinade will seep right in. So if you get a flank steak that's still tough, score it. Chicken breast with the skin is delicious, but remove the skin when you eat it. It adds 3 times the fat.
Oh.
You don't want that. Pork tenderloin's great. Filet mignon, top sirloin, lamb chop. Now let's look at the lose-its.
The lose-its.
Or the infrequent ones. Ribeye, so delicious, but look at all the fat marbled throughout. This is clogging your arteries.
It
doesn't get grilled off. No. Sausages, hot dogs, these are filled with fat infrequently. Back ribs, I know everybody loves pork ribs, but they are so high in fat.
Treat,
I can't
not an
tell you.
everyday eat.
And even lamb chops and chicken thighs are very high fat.
Okay.
Now let's take a look. I love what I've got here. Everything grilled up. Here's the key. When you're doing a big thick cut, Dina, let's say like a pork tenderloin, you don't want to sear it on a high heat, cover it, and keep it there. You're going to burn it, you're going to char it, and look at these ugly little suckers here.
Now, I'm going to admit this. Char is something I thoroughly enjoy, and you say it's carcinogenic.
It's carcinogenic. So if you let it burn and you eat that, it's cancer causing. Also, what's good, the marinades we didn't discuss actually can block carcinogens. So it's a good thing to marinate all your foods to block the carcinogens.
It serves as a barrier.
Yes, but it still doesn't give you enough good purpose to eat this.
Never, okay.
So here, when you're grilling these, you want to sear them on a high heat, then remove them to an indirect heat or a low heat, cover it for 20-25 minutes. It cooks perfectly and won't burn.
Okay.
The other thing you want to make sure is you don't want to be doing this to your meat. Why? You're letting all the juices out.
Oh.
So you want to do away with this. You want to get some big tongs like this.
Side flips.
Side or a spatula. And when you're making kebabs, I love metal kebabs. Look how nice. These are pork kebabs. But if you're going to use wooden, these are okay. You got to soak them in water for 30 minutes.
At least.
All right, come on over here. So now I've got this. Isn't this great? Asparagus falls down the cracks all the time. You get just these little things that like Canadian Tire. Skewer them up.
Keeps them tight.
Put them on a grill about 5-8 minutes. Look at all the foods here that you can grill.
Yum.
Strawberries. We've got nectarines. Take a look at my nectarines over here, Dina.
Pineapple.
Looks great. Pineapple. And salmon, you want to get one of these cedar plank boards. ingredients. It infuses the flavor, smells great, and it won't stick.
And it's so easy. Tyler Stewart from Bare Naked Ladies just made it. Set it and forget it.
Okay,
and
look at
soak
this.
the plank 30 minutes.
Soak the plank 30 minutes. She's good. All right, now here, grilled veggies. If you have a pain because everything's falling through, this is what you're going to do. Get this great little basket.
Same for
Put
fish.
your veggies, put it in like this, grill it up, not too high a heat. And I love whole fish, but it's a pain because it's going to stick. So you put it in one of these guys, you flip it a couple times, 10 minutes an inch.
And it's safe and healthy barbecuing. At Rose Reisman for more on Twitter. RoseReisman.com. Choose it and lose it in bookstores right now. And I'm hungry. Thanks,
Thank you,
Rose.
Dina.
Over to you, Kev.